Well, hi everyone, Ben here. I'm here to bring you big and exciting news, and there's lots to say, so I'm going to try and be super sharp, and I'm inviting you to something as well, okay? So let me start with that so you've got that information. We are going to have an information about lots of change, lots of development, lots of exciting things that are happening within reach on the 16th of December between 8 and 9 p.m. That's the 16th of December between 8 and 9 p.m. That's going to be on Zoom. You'll see lots of invitations to that. Let me tell you from the beginning here that that is a night to put in your diary. You're welcome to come along and find out more about some of the headlines, because I can only give you headlines now. Okay, so let me dive in. We have been on an incredible journey, haven't we? We hit this COVID season, this lockdown, with potential crisis around us, particularly financially, as a church. And God has taken us on an incredible journey. We went into a season of, just to remind you, of reflection and prayer, which led to a journey with the whole church where we were discussing what might we do. And there was a sense that God was calling us in a time where it would seem crazy in the flesh to be a people who are investing in the resources He's given us, investing them well for the future. And so, having looked at that as a whole church together, there was a sense of unity and a sense of peace about us pursuing new things. And that was particularly around the development of the Riverside Centre, in order that we might create a financial engine that would be an investment not just for what we do in Derby, but for what we do across the whole of Reach, and to undergird financially the vision we have to go so much further beyond. It's about the whole, okay? So, lots has happened since then, okay? And the 16th is an opportunity for you to really find out more behind what I'm sharing now. But a few things. First of all, it's been difficult. So sadly, the Riverside Centre has continued to stay closed. We have not been able to sustain a business because the government hasn't allowed it. We have been able to do things like bloods for the NHS around COVID and great things like that. But sadly, the harsh reality is we have had to make redundancies for the staff who've run the Riverside Centre. That's been done with a real heavy heart. We did furlough all of those staff and we topped them up right up to November, but we've had to make a big decision to let them go with a sad heart. And we want to thank all of those guys for all the work that they did during that season. What we have done is we've kept Debbie Mansell on. She is the manager of the Riverside Centre and will continue to be. We believe that Debbie's a great person to help us with a new centre for the future. Okay, but the headlines, the news really, is that having gone through a long process, two things have happened. The first is we've completed a tender process, which has led to us, and again, I want to thank all the team, lots of people have put a lot of work into this. That's led us to a place where we have selected a supplier, a build company that we believe can give us a radical transformation of the Riverside Centre at an incredible cost and with a great relationship in place. And we're looking forward to sharing more with you about that on the 16th. The second thing is that finance alongside that, again, a real faith journey is beginning to fall into place. To find a partner who will invest in what they see as a hospitality business when hospitality is completely closed is almost impossible. But by the grace of God, we've come to a place with Reliance Bank, who are a bank that were born out of the Salvation Army and now give 75% of their profits back to the Salvation Army. They are willing to work with us. There's still some things to jump through, some hoops to jump through. We need to have valuations done on the current assets we have, but they're saying to us that they would love to work with us. So we are close to having a solution and a partner to get us there. And on the 16th, you can come along and find out more, okay? This will continue to be a real faith journey for us. We're so thankful for the way that you've invested your first fruits into Reach during the last few months. It's been incredible and it has helped sustain us and will continue to in a way which is just mind-blowing. God is good and He's been good through you, and I hope you have a sense of being blessed through your giving. I want to continue to encourage you to give in that way. We are going to have a gap, a faith gap in this project of about £100,000. But we believe that this is something that God is calling all of Reach together for in a way that will bless the whole of Reach and beyond. And that's the purpose. And so we are going to be calling us together as a church to give and try and fill a £100,000 gap. Okay, and we'll particularly lean into that in the new year. But I'm flagging it for you now so that if you already feel stirred to give to that, to help us see this through, then you're very welcome to do so, and we can share more about that. So there'll be an information evening on the 16th of December, 8 till 9 p.m. That will be on Zoom. You'll get information about that. We're also going to have a family forum in January, on the 13th of January, and that will be an opportunity, again, to see where we're up to and process this more, and to perhaps talk about how God can help us fill that £100,000 gap that we're going to have. Guys, this is a journey we've been on together. It's been difficult in so many ways for so many people, but you guys have been faithful in walking together as a church in these dispersed times, and we're thankful. And we can see a new day coming where we get to gather again in different ways, and we get to celebrate all that God's done. The thought that we might come through this season financially blessed with better resources and better facilities than we've ever had before was an almost unimaginable dream that God planted in our hearts, and we're close to seeing that happen, and to Him be the glory. So let's keep going. If you want to find out some of the detail behind these headlines, I can't wait to see you on the 16th of December. God bless.